6'11" ISO builds are taking over NBA 2K26. If you're looking for a build that can finish at the rim with crafty layups as well as contact dunks, shoot unlimited shots and green literally everything, dribble and speed boost with the best dribble moves while also playing elite defense, you have to make this build right here. Just take a look at the stats on this build. We have a 95 driving layup, 87 driving dunk with the 81 standing dunk, so you already know we can finish at the rim. We have an 89 mid-range with a 91 three-pointer at 6'11", 87 pass accuracy so we can pass the ball, 75 ball handle with a 68 speed with ball so we can get all the best dribble moves at 6'11". And then the defense on this build is pretty decent, 77 perimeter defense with the 80 block, and then the rebounding is kind of lackluster, I'm not gonna lie, but the physicals on this build make up for it. We have a 79 speed at 6'11" and an 82 strength, and we also have a 75 vertical. And these are actually the badges you can unlock on this build. These are all the tier 1 badges, and then these are also all the tier 2 badges you can unlock. And one thing I do want to mention is this build doesn't have any of its max plus 1s or max plus 2 badges, so imagine some of these badges with their max plus 1s and max plus 2s. It's honestly gonna be crazy. Now there is some stuff I would change on this build, so after some gameplay I'll be showing you guys how to make this build and another version of it as well. So make sure you drop a like on this video and hit that subscribe button for more NBA 2K26 build gameplay videos. But with that being said, let me first show you guys some gameplay on this build. Game number 1, let's see what type of build this dude has. Okay, he has a 6'11" as well, so we're playing against another 6'11", but what this guy doesn't know is I'm the better 6'11". I gotta get used to dribbling. Hold on, wait, is he leaving me open? Green bean, come on now, first shot green, stop playing with me. Now the shot feedback is off, but you guys can see on the bottom right, anytime I green, I'm gonna make the shot. Come on, green right here. Oh shit, okay, I gotta still get used to this jump shot. Y'all gotta chill out. But let's go and check out the defense on this build. Hold on, wait, we're actually playing good defense. I didn't think we were gonna be able to play like crazy defense on a 6'11". Hell no, I'm here with it. Hell no. What? Are you joking right now? He actually made that? This dude actually made that? He's not making that though. Come on now. That's kind of crazy that he made that. But hold on, wait. Hold on. Snatch back, green bean. Oh my gosh. Hold on now. I didn't change any of the settings or nothing on this build. I'm just low-key cooking up with it. Hold on. Let me cook up real quick. Layup. Come on now. Lay. The no shot feedback is low-key like throwing me off. But hold on, wait. This is a dunk. Hold on. Look how fast we're moving on this build. Y'all see how fast we're moving on this build? Hold on. Come here. Lay. Come on now. Not gonna lie, getting used to the 6'11" drill moves is actually kind of hard, but look at that. I'm actually cooking right now. This dude actually cannot guard me. Hold on, let me go and shoot a midi right quick. Hold on, let me shoot a midi right here. Green. Oh my gosh, y'all see it, man. Y'all see I'm cooking. This is actually my first game on a 6'11". I have no stamina. Oh, this is in right here. Okay, that was bad. I'm not gonna lie. I just got boxed. All right, let me chill and actually get a stop before I fuck around and lose this game. No. Okay, that's actually some fake shit right there. I'm literally sitting right there. I'm gonna let him shoot, bro. You gotta shoot. You gotta shoot. You gotta show me you can shoot. That's off. No way. Bro, what is he shooting? What is this guy shooting? Let me go and end this off. Why is he playing so high? Green, come on now. Stop playing with me. That's green right there. That's the first game down. That's actually my first game on a 6'11" build. I low-key started cooking. All right, man. Game number 2. Wait, what the hell? Why does this name actually look kind of familiar? Is this Duke Dennis? Or is this Duke Dennis's brother or some shit like that? What the hell? Why does that name look so familiar? Hold on. I'm greening this, though. Over his head. Green. Come on now. You see it? I had to turn back on the shot feedback because I was getting confused if I was green or not. Oh, my gosh. Come here. Green. Okay, that was bad. I didn't know it was gonna give me that fade. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let's see what Duke Dennis got. That's, oh shit, he just greened his first shot. Let me go and lock the hell in real quick. Oh my gosh, yo, I might be getting dropped off. Hold on, I actually might be getting dropped off. Oh my gosh, no. Is he like a 7-footer? I didn't even check what build he was. Give me that. Oh my gosh, no, why did I jump? Okay, hold on, wait, no, please miss. Let's go, he missed it. Holy shit. Okay, we actually have to lock in, bro. We actually have to lock in. We have to lock in. Oh my gosh, take this. Hey, come on now. We cannot give up the ball no more. We cannot give up the ball. Oh my god. Dunk, let's go. Oh my gosh, I thought I missed that. His meter's at the bottom, so I'm kind of confused sometimes. Hold on, wait. Green this. Come on, green this. Green this over his head. Oh my god. 14-12. Let me get a bucket here. The only thing is like the speed boosting is actually weird as hell on a 6'11". I'm not gonna lie. The speed boosting is mad weird. Hold on. Late. Oh, I thought we made that. That shit was in the green. That shit was actually in the green. How did I miss that? Oh my gosh, bro. We cannot let him shoot. No, he's not. Oh my gosh, he just shot over me. This is so bad. Oh no, he has takeover. Oh my gosh, he's gonna try to shoot over me. He's gonna try to shoot over me. No. Oh, he's actually cooking. I'm not gonna lie. This dude is actually cooking. Oh no, we're cooked. We're actually cooked. We actually just lost that game. You actually have to be joking. All right, I gotta get that game back, and we're playing against a 7-footer. So let me go ahead and lock in. I can't end this off on a loss. I'm not gonna lie. So let me go ahead and actually get some shots. Oh yeah, there's green right here. Green, come on now, stop playing with me. First shot, green. I can do this all game. Come on, I can do this all game. That's a layup. We have a 95 driving layup. I haven't got a contact dunk though. Let's see if I can get one. Nah, I'm just too fast for him though. I'm literally just too fast for him. I'm literally just too fast for this guy. I'm literally just too fast for him, bro. Look at that. This build is actually insane, and I forgot it was double dunks. I was wondering why I had 13 points. Green though. Oh shit, that was a terrible shot. Actually, nah, I just just timed it wrong. I just timed that shit completely wrong. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, he just greened that. All right, now I know he can green. He's not gonna green anymore. Yep, nope, I'm not letting you shoot the ball no more. Yep, we got defense. That's all. Damn it, bro. How did he make that? All right, he's done making some BS now. He missed that. Yeah, let's go. Come on, he missed that. Now it's my time to go crazy real quick. Hold on, wait, dunk it. Let's go. I low-key wish I knew how to dribble better on a 6'11". Sorry, I'm not the best, but like, you know, I can get the job done. No, I can't. I just lied. What is that? I cannot let him shoot. I cannot let him go crazy. Nope, I'm here with it. No way. What the? Hold on. This dude's pulling out moves out his bag. He's pulling out some crazy ass moves. No. Yep, I'm here with it. Yep, I'm here. No way, he's not making that. That's a terrible shot. All right, let's go, man. Let me end this off. 17-9. I can end this off easily. I can end this off easily. Come on now, stop playing with me. I told y'all we wasn't gonna get off on a loss, and I told y'all 6'11" demigods are low-key crazy in this game. But now that I showed you guys gameplay, let me show you guys how to make both versions of this build. Now, first, when you get into the myplayer builder, you're gonna see this screen right here. Just choose to create your own template, obviously, and after that, just choose your handness and jersey number. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna affect the build too much, so just choose whatever you want for that. And then after that, you'll see this screen right here where we have to choose the custom template of our build. And obviously for the position of this build, we're gonna go power forward on this build because it's a KD type of build. It's a 6'11" ISO build, so we're gonna go power forward. And then for the height of this build, we're gonna go 6'11". And now for the weight of this build. Now I told you I would change some things about this build, so I'm gonna show you guys my version of the build that I would use. So for the weight of this build, I actually went minimum weight. This is so that we can get that bronze lightning launcher with a 68 speed with ball. You guys see right there, 68 speed with ball. I definitely recommend you guys go minimum weight so you guys can get that badge. And then for the wingspan of this build, I actually went to a 7'5" wingspan. This is so that we can have that long wingspan like KD, and you don't really lose anything if you go higher on the wingspan. You drop a little bit on the three-pointer, so if you guys want a higher three-pointer, you guys can get one. But for me, I can shoot with an 80 three-pointer, which we will have on this build. And then the 70 ball handle unlocks all the good dribble moves, so don't worry about that. So I went 7'5" wingspan, and then we'll also have high block on this build. That will help out with the wingspan as well. And after that, that's the custom template of my build complete. Position power forward, height 6'11", weight 210 pounds, and a wingspan of a 7'5". But now it is time for the most important part about this build, which is the attributes. We're gonna go over every single one, and we're gonna start out with our finishing category. Now the first thing we're gonna do on our build is actually go to our driving layup and go 90 driving layup. Yes, a 90 driving layup on a 6'10" build. Y'all saw how overpowered the layups was on this build. Now one thing I'm gonna say is we're gonna use cap breakers on this and put 3 cap breakers on this to make it a 93. And you guys see these are the badges it unlocks. Obviously when we use our cap breakers, we'll get layup mix master on gold. So yeah, I went 90 driving layup, but if you don't have cap breakers, you can jack this all the way up to a 93. And then after that, we're gonna go down to our driving dunk and put that all the way up to a 93. This is so that we can actually get gold posterizer on this build. Right now we don't have it because of our vertical, so what I actually need you guys to do is come over to your vertical and put that all the way up to an 80, and then boom, you guys can see right there we get gold posterizer on this build. And then next for your standing dunk, I went a 81 standing dunk so that I can actually get rise up on silver, and then when you max +1 and max +2 or whatever you guys want to, you guys can actually get on gold or Hall of Fame. So yeah, I went 81 standing dunk, and this actually gets us that big man contact dunk animation, and those are actually really good. You guys see right here, it gets us a pro big man contact dunk, and yeah, the big man contact dunks when you're underneath the basket and using the standing dunk meter, it's really good. So I definitely recommend the 81 standing dunk. And then after that, that's pretty much it for your finishing stats. I didn't do anything with post control. If you guys want to do something with post control, you guys can go ahead and do that, but I didn't touch it. And your close shot is obviously always upgraded with your finishing, with your layup, with your dunk and all that. So 85 close shot, more than enough. If you want to upgrade this to get any other badges, you guys can, but 85 close shot, you're gonna be making a lot of close shots underneath the basket. It's really good, it's really high. And after that, that's pretty much it for the finishing stats of this build. We have really high finishing, but now it's time for the shooting category of our build, and we're gonna start off with our 3-point rating, and we're gonna put that all the way up to an 83-point rating. 83-point rating is more than enough to shoot in this game. You're gonna be able to shoot with the 83-point rating. So yeah, 83-point rating, you're definitely gonna hit all your shots. And then when you use your max +1s and max +2s, you can get Hall of Fame shot specialist or gold shot specialist. And then for the mid-range, I'm gonna actually come back to this. I left it at a 70, but I'm gonna use my cap breakers on this, and I'll later explain that. So right now, keep it at a 70. I'll come back to this. And then after that, that's pretty much it for your shooting category. Free throw, you can leave it at what you want. If you play a lot of 5v5 game modes, go and upgrade it. If you don't, just leave it at 55. Now let's go to move into our playmaking category. And first, we're gonna start off with our pass accuracy. I just kept this at a 71. We don't really need too high of a pass accuracy. If you played on playing 5v5, go to increase this. But you're a power forward. You're not gonna be really throwing crazy dimes on the court. This build is really for ISOing in the park and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely recommend the 71 pass accuracy, more than enough. You can go 76 if you want the versatile visionary on silver, but yeah, I went 71 pass accuracy to save attributes. And now for the ball handling of this build, I actually went 70 ball handling. This is so that we can get the bronze unpluckable, and then you guys see we also get strong handle on this build. So yeah, 70 ball handling, and you can also get all the Giannis dribble moves, and the Giannis dribble moves are super overpowered. And for the speed with ball, this is very specific, but you're actually want to go a 68 speed with ball like I mentioned earlier. This is so that we can get the bronze lightning launch, and then when you use your max plus 2s, max plus 1, you can get it on gold or silver, whichever one you use it on. So yeah, make sure this speed with ball stays at a 68 for that badge right there. And then we also get these dribble styles right here. I'm pretty sure the best one is Paulo Banchero, or you can use Giannis as well, but make sure you guys go ahead and go that 68 speed with ball so that we can get that lightning launch on bronze. And then after that, that's pretty much it for the playmaking stats on this build. Now it's time to move on to the defense of this build. Now this build is actually crazy all around on defense. We're first going to start off with our best stat on defense, which is our block, and we're going to put our block all the way up to a 93 block. Yes, a 93 block. You're going to get a lot of blocks on this build, trust me. And we're going to get gold paint patrol on this build once we upgrade our interior to a 77, and boom, you see right there we get gold paint patroller. Now I'm telling y'all, we're going to be able to play defense on this build. And then next for your perimeter defense, we're actually going to go all the way up to a 71 perimeter defense. We're 6'11" at the end of the day. We're not going to get crazy perimeter defense, especially because we're minimum weight. So this is actually the best it can go. It can go a little higher, but you want to save attributes somewhere, and if you go higher, you don't really unlock any badges or anything like that. So we do get the bronze challenger, and then we get silver off ball pest. And then for the steal on this build, I actually went a 73 steal, this so that we can actually get that silver interceptor, so that we can get some type of passing lanes. And that silver interceptor, it's decent, it's not the best, but 73 steal is more than enough on a 6'11" build. If you go higher, you're not going to unlock any badges or anything. You can't get a 79 steal for silver glove. And then after that, that's pretty much it for the defensive stats. We have some really good defensive stats. We're going to be able to play some crazy defense. And then now we're going to move on to our rebounding stats. Now this is a little bit specific, kind of. You can choose really whatever you want to. I like to have higher offensive rebound so that when I'm playing 2s or 3s or anything like that, I can get my offensive rebound if I miss underneath the paint. So I went a 75 offensive rebound on this build, and you guys can see we actually get silver box out beast and then bronze rebound chaser, and we're 6'11" with max wingspan. We're going to get rebounds. For the defensive rebound, I left it at a 68. I didn't touch it because I like to have a higher offensive rebound at a 75. And then now moving on to the physicals of this build. For the speed, we're going to go ahead and max this out all the way up to a 79 speed on a 6'11" build. Yeah, I know that's crazy. Speed is more important than agility because you're going to be really not guarding the ball like that. So you want to have high speed on our build. But for our agility, it's pretty decently high. We're going to have a 73 agility, which is the max agility you can get on a 6'11" minimum weight. And yeah, 73 agility, you'll be able to slide your feet just a little bit. It's not going to be crazy, but you're going to be able to guard the other power forwards, other centers and stuff like that. So yeah, 73 agility, it's not crazy, but it's somewhat decent. And then for the strength of this build, we're actually going to have some decent strength. We're going to go to a 72 strength, and you guys see that will get us bronze brick wall, bronze post lockdown, bronze immovable enforcer, silver physical finisher, and silver strong handle. And if you guys use your max plus 1, max plus 2 on this, you guys can get it on even higher if you want to. And then after that, that's pretty much the complete stats of our build. You guys see we're pretty much all around build. We will have some remaining attributes, and you could choose what you actually want to. Now I do have cap breakers on my build, so what I actually did is I just put the rest on my mid-range to get a 76 mid-range, and you see we unlocked 4 new takeovers because we did that. And then we also use cap breakers on my mid-range to get it even higher. But yeah, after that, that's actually pretty much the finalized stats on this build. I don't like too high midi. I can hit with a 76 midi, plus I'll put cap breakers. And then after that, that's pretty much the finalized stats. We have really good driving stats on this build. We can shoot the ball 83 pointer more than enough. We can get a lot of good dribble moves for a 6'11" build. We get that lightning launch badge. We have really good defense. We're going to be able to get blocks on this build. And then for the rebound on this build, we have some pretty decent rebounding, and our physicals are actually really good for a 6'11" build. Obviously, you're going to have to sacrifice something. You know, you're 6'11", you're not going to be the fastest, you're not going to have the best dribble moves, but you can pretty much do everything on this build. But then after the stats on the build, these are the takeovers that you can unlock. If you have custom takeover, you can obviously choose what you want, but you get a lot of decent takeovers on this build. I definitely recommend the sharpshooting ability takeover. If you guys want to use something else, you guys can go and use that, like a layup takeover, whatever you guys want to, you can use that. But we get a pretty decent variety of takeovers on this build. Now it's time for the shades and the build name that we get for this build. You guys see we get shades of Josh Smith, Evan Mobley, and Chet Holmgren, and our archetype that we get is a shot erasing rim runner. And you guys see right there, those are our go-to badges, top attributes, strengths, and then our weaknesses on this build. All right, y'all, really quick, I'm going to show you guys the exact version of the build. All right, y'all, now I showed you guys my version of the build that matches my playstyle more, and I think you guys will like more. I'm going to show you guys the exact version I played on in today's gameplay. Now for the custom template of this build, is pretty much kind of the same. Position power forward, height 6'11", but instead he went 212 pounds, and then the wingspan he went lower so that he can get a higher 3-pointer and mid-range. He went 6'11" wingspan, which is the minimum wingspan on a 6'11" build. And then for the stats on this build, you guys can see right here, it's already upgraded. You guys can screenshot it, do whatever you want to, but this is the exact version right here. He went a high layup with a 95. He went a 90 close shot, 87 driving dunk, 81 standing dunk, and then he actually put post control on his build with a 77. And then for the shooting stats on his build, he went 89 mid-range, 91 3-point shot, and my friend plays 5v5 game mode, so he went a high free throw of 93, but you guys can choose whatever you want for that. And then for the playmaking on his build, he went 87 pass accuracy so that he can actually get all these gold playmaking badges you guys can see right here. And then he went 75 ball handling so that he can get handles for days, unpluckable, and then strong handle on gold. And then obviously the 60 HP with ball stays the same so he can get that lightning launch badge. And then for the defense of this build, his defense is not the greatest. It's decent, it can get the job done. My build had a little bit better defense with the 93 block, but these are his defensive stats right here. He doesn't have any steal on his build, barely interior. He has some block and then some perimeter defense with a 77. And then for the rebounding, he didn't really touch his rebounding too much. I'm pretty sure this is what it actually upgrades it to. So yeah, he didn't touch his rebounding a lot. And then for his physicals, he went the same 79 speed. Agility, he went 70. Strength, he actually went higher and went at 82 strength so that he can get these gold physical finisher, gold strong handle, and then the silver badges right there. And then for the vertical, he only went 75 because he only has an 87 driving dunk so that he can get a pro contact dunk. And then after that, these are all the takeovers you can unlock for his version of the build right here. You get a lot of good takeovers as well. You probably get more takeovers with this because this build is like a little more like good with the score and type of stuff. Is more of like an actual KD type of build. And then after that, for the shades in the build name, he got shades of Rashard Lewis, Jason Tatum, Larry Bird, and then his archetype name is a diamond 3-level score. And then on the right side, you guys see the go-to badges, top attributes, strengths, and weaknesses on this build. But after that, that's pretty much it. I showed you guys gameplay on this build, 2 versions of this build as well. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys go and drop a like and hit that subscribe button. But with that being said, it's been your boy Threeball, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.